Hey, it is easy like Sunday morning up here in the Plastic Planet. I am sitting out on my back porch on a cold, crisp, light, snowy Sunday morning, enjoying some delicious Tang breakfast drink. For anyone who was born before 1985, we all know that Tang was the beverage that the astronauts took to the moon. And it is refreshing and delicious. Anyway, the reason I am sitting outside freezing my ass off this morning is because, just to give you a little preview of what's to come on this episode of the Plastic Planet, we are going to be taking a little field trip up to my good buddy Trav's house. Now, Trav is a friend of mine going way back to, well, late high school, actually. And he and I and Uncle Pat were like the three amigos for a couple years there, going around and collecting Star Wars retail merchandise, particularly around the era of the prequels with the lead up to episode 1 and 2 in particular. So we had a great time collecting stuff. One of the best times of my life, honestly. And so we're going to go up to his house and check out his collection today. Now, Trav's been out of the collecting game for a long time, but what he does have is just absolutely mind-blowing. And we're going to be checking out some of his 1/1 scale Star Wars figures, which are absolutely amazing. So we're going to be going up there and checking that out with you guys. So stick around. It's going to be a fun, easygoing episode of the Plastic Planet.
Knick-Knack's Plastic Planet. With your host, it's Knick-Knack!
I am really privileged. I'm over at my good buddy Trav's house, and he is a longtime Star Wars collector, and he's got some really cool, unique items that we're going to take a look at right now. He's going to show us around because he's so grateful to do that for us. So come on, let's go take a look. This is a great looking room, so let's go take a look at it right now. All right, so here he is. I went to high school with this guy. He is the best. This is Trav, and this is his house and his room, and he finally got his stuff up. And how long have you been in this house now?
6.5 years, man.
6.5 years.
It's kind of a tragedy it took so long, but finally did it.
6.5 years, got his stuff up, and he's going to show us around just a little bit. This is really, really cool. And we're going to start on this end of the room and kind of work our way over. He's got a really badass fish tank and some life-size figures. Life-size. We're talking 1/1 scale figures here, guys. This is going to be really cool. So hang with us. This is a great Star Wars collection. So first of all, now this is not collector, this is not collector relevant, but still, this is an awesome fish tank, dude. How many gallons is this mother?
125.
125 gallons of pure freshwater awesomeness. Are those cardinals in there? Those like neon things? Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool, and that's like simulated sunlight, right? For people who don't understand fish tanks.
It is, yeah.
Ah, it's so cool. That's so cool. So anyway, so he's got this giant fish tank down here. This is awesome. And then you start swinging around here, and he's got some really awesome older Gentle Giant and Sideshow pieces. But boy, they still look great. Like I love this Luke Skywalker with Yoda from Dagobah. That is awesome. And is this a Gentle... Travis, is this a Gentle Giant right here?
No, that one's something else. I forget what it was, but it was something unique.
It is unique. That's a great piece, though. And then, of course, we got your Gentle Giant Rancor, which I've always been jealous of. And congratulations getting through moves without breaking off the saliva strings.
Well, I lost my Obi-Wan Gentle Giant, though, so...
Oh, did you?
The move wasn't...
Oh, shit.
The move wasn't out without losses.
But this looks fantastic. And, of course, we've got Boba Fett here. It looks so good. That's a premium format Boba Fett and premium format Han Solo behind him. And then, of course, you know... It's fun. Your fun Hasbro stuff is still just so much fun. Yeah, it's still. I mean, it holds up on just a fun level. This is a great fun room, dude. And then your Imperial shuttle here, an old Dewback, and looks like a Bantha back here. Very nice. Okay, this Jabba is awesome. Can you talk about this Jabba? What is this?
Yeah,
this is older. This
is unique Jabba. Yeah, there was only 5,000 made, so this thing is numbered. I forget the manufacturer, but I've always liked the size and the coloration best on that one.
Yeah, he is cool. He is cool. I can't remember the company that made him either. I do remember seeing him in stores in, I believe, like the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, he is very cool. And of course, that's a nice Gentle Giant Boba Fett behind him. And then we've got all of your, what are these? These are die-cast metal. Were these Galoob or Micro Machine? I can't remember. But those are really cool. Very nice. And then, oh, he's got some great Gentle Giant busts here. Look at that. He's got that nice classic Mace Windu there, and Grand Moff Tarkin, looking nice. Yeah, I'm digging this. Love this guy's collection. The presentation is great too. And of course, coming over here, the classic Sideshow Collectibles Jabba the Hutt. Very nice. Some more Gentle Giant underneath that. And then I think these were what were these guys? These were Action Fleets.
Action Fleet, yeah.
Do either one of you guys, I got Uncle Pat with me as well, he's off camera. Do either one of you guys remember who produced Action Fleet? Was that Hasbro or Galoob?
Well, I want to say it was Galoob initially. I think it was Galoob.
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. But anyway, we've got a couple of these. So really, really nice. Oh, this is so awesome! I love the Cantina band. What's the name of the Cantina band? Official.
Figure Dan and the Modal Noob.
There we go. These are Hasbro, but boy, they still hold up really nice, don't they?
They do. They really
You know,
do.
I mean, I'm going to stand on your couch if that's
Go
okay.
ahead.
Look how cool these guys look. And you got that one seated, and you got to leave a little chair for him.
I made the seat myself.
Yeah, that's fantastic because that really, you know, having him sitting just, you know, makes it. It's so cool. I love this set. I almost want to get on eBay right now. I don't know about you guys, but wow,
super cheap, probably.
They are probably. And I think this one was actually one of these guys is like a Return of the Jedi one, I think, aren't they? Or are they all from A New Hope?
One of them is.
This guy is. Now, this guy was from the special edition right there.
That's right.
I remember that. But these are really fun. This is a really freaking fun collection, man. So I think got some more Hasbro and some Tusken Raiders, and I think is that a custom right there on the
That's a
side?
custom one I made. Yeah.
That looks great, fantastic, man. And then of course up here, if I can get up there, I'm kind of short, but you can see his bounty hunters up there. It's just Hasbro, but still fun. This stuff still holds up. That's a Bib Fortuna Hasbro and some Obi-Wan and Luke, and it's just fun. All right, now this is a really unique piece. This is life size. And this is Salacious Crumb. Do you remember where you, where I think this initially actually was Uncle Pat's, and then you guys, and then I think he sold them to Trav here. And do you remember where you bought this from, Uncle Pat?
It was a custom job off eBay. So some guy was making these in like a creature shop, and sold them. You know, so I bought him.
Right.
And then he got lost in the mail, so I ended up getting my money back.
So you got them for free. You got them for free.
Later on,
You got them for free. And you know what? Just for scale, Trav, why don't you just get in there and stand by him, just so people can see he is 1/1 scale actually. So. Yeah, that is fantastic. That is so fun. What a fun piece. And he's like, is that latex or rubber? It's almost like rubber.
It is. And he's hollow on the inside, so he's technically
He's a puppet.
He's technically like a puppet.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Not that you want to puppet play with him, but
No, but that is awesome. Very nice. So look at this. Now this is a classy looking room, guys. It's really nice. It's nice and open, and it's not too cluttered. Very clean. And of course, this is a 1/1 scale Yoda from Episode 1. Back in the Pepsi, what was this? This was a Pepsi promotion, wasn't it?
Yeah, Blockbuster.
This was This was the Blockbuster promotion. Now I remember we drove all over town registering
like 1,000 entries.
Registering for this,
Yeah.
and you didn't win though. You didn't win. You actually had to buy it.
I did.
How much? How much and when did you buy this for?
So I got it right after they had the drawing. And I got a steal on it. I think I paid either $300 or $350.
Yeah,
wow, I remember that. You know, and funny too, because that's almost like the cost of a premium action figure now.
Yeah.
Is what you paid for that. So that is so very, very cool. You go stand by it for me, so people can see his scale again. See, look at that. 1/1 scale is so awesome, and this is a 1/1 scale collector we've got here. So it's awesome to have you on the Plastic Planet, Trav. So thank you so much. And
Honored
then
to be here.
And then I think this is one of your best pieces as well. This is next to that awesome Darth Maul, a Gentle Giant, but look, it's Watto life size as well, and he comes with a big pole, so he's actually in flight, and awesome. That is so cool. And how did you get him exactly?
God, I just bought him off of eBay as well.
You bought him off eBay.
Yeah.
And because, you know, when people buy 1/1 scale collectibles, it's always like the logistics are just, you know, really tough, because most people that sell these things, they actually want you to come pick it up in person. But this was shipped to you, right?
No, this one was local.
Oh, he was
I got
local.
This one local.
Oh, so that
Darth Maul that you'll see though was shipped on the Greyhound bus.
So cool. So we'll get to him in just one second. So why don't Uncle Pat and Trav, why don't you go stand by Watto so people can get a scale on that as well? Look at that.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so this is really cool. We're all dressed up because it's really snowy and shitty outside, and we're going to watch a football game like a bunch of dudes in just a second here. This is really awesome. But I really want to show off what is really, like, I think is the the grail of this collection.
The best part of the
collection. I think you
collection.
guys would all agree with that. We're going to see Trav's 1/1 scale Darth Maul figure. Holy shit, this thing is so awesome! And last but certainly not least, I am nerdgasming at this piece. I love this guy. Every time I come over here, I just like, mind blown. This is awesome. This is your 1/1 scale Darth Maul. Now, tell us how you got this piece.
Off of eBay, good old eBay. Now the tough part was the shipping. And I've been looking at them for a long time and could never figure out the logistics. Finally, what I did was I bought it from the guy, and they shipped them underneath a Greyhound bus. And then I went and picked them up at the terminal in downtown Denver.
Wow, do you remember how far he came from? Do you remember when you... That was a long time ago.
I know, it was a ways, yeah.
But yeah, that was long. So he got shipped on a Greyhound bus to you.
Yeah.
Do you even remember like how much, if you don't mind me asking, do you remember like how much shipping on something like this cost? Because that's always interesting.
It was, since it was a Greyhound bus, it was actually really cheap. It was like $125.
$125 shipped for this.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I mean, that is amazing. Did he come in like multiple pieces or just as one solid piece?
One solid piece, but the lightsaber was taken apart.
The lightsaber was taken apart. This is completely awesome. And the cloth and if you don't mind just, God, that is so cool. That is so cool, man. That is so cool.
Look at his face there.
Take a look. Yeah, take a look in the stand down there. There's not a lot of lighting in here, but looks really fantastic. Uncle Pat's running the camera for me right now. So anyway, well, Travis, thank you so much for
hey, thank you so much. Honored to be here.
Into your home and letting us take a look.
This is the guy that inspired me to start the collection from the get-go and just finally set everything back out again.
Well, you know, we aim to please here on the Plastic Planet. Once again, I got to ask my thank you again for all my new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And please give this video a big thumbs up because I really appreciate that. So that's going to do it for this edition of the Plastic Planet. Till next time.
Bonus time!
Hey, welcome to Bonus Time. In this episode of Bonus Time, I just have a few little odds and ends to kind of show you guys off. Mostly mass retail items, but still a lot of fun to show off. So let's just get right to it. A couple things. My wife came back from the grocery store the other day, and it was really nice of her. She kind of found a few things on sale that she kind of picked up for me. One of them was this awesome cross-licensed beer cozy with the little Star Wars and Denver Broncos love on it. Cross-promotional, cross-licensing items can be a lot of fun sometimes, and this is one that definitely ranks in that category. I'm sure in your town, wherever you might be, they probably have your favorite team somewhere like this as well. So we happen to live in Denver, so this is what we got, and it's perfect because the Broncos are one of my favorite teams. Been following them for over 30 years. So this was really fun. Perfect for drinking your 3-2 beer in. Absolutely fantastic. So thank you, wife, for that. She also picked me up a couple decals here as well. Same theme, but really fun. So that's really fun. That's kind of cool. Then the other item I picked up yesterday. Now, I was in Walmart. Now, I have been kind of playing the price game a little bit on these Titan Returns Transformers figures. A few of them I actually think are really, really cool. One of them being Octane and one of them being Blitzwing. Blitzwing is actually my favorite triple changer from the G1 Transformers line. He had that great scene in Transformers, the movie with Cup. And with the Stan Bush theme blaring, dare, that was so awesome. So yeah, Blitzwing's always been one of my favorites, and I happened to find him yesterday on clearance for $13.50. So what a great looking figure this is. I think he was originally $24, so really stoked to get him. This figure almost could pass for a masterpiece figure, I think, personally. Maybe you might think otherwise, but I think he could almost pass for a masterpiece figure. He's going to look good with my masterpiece Transformers, and that's why I wanted to get him, just because he is so close to the G1 look. Here, I mean, there's some subtle differences, but very, very close. Looking very good. Great figure for $13.50. You cannot go wrong there. So that was fun, and it was nice to kind of show off some Transformers. I know this show has been very, very Star Wars heavy the last couple weeks, and that's okay, but it has been very, very Star Wars heavy, so it's good to get a little Transformers love in there as well. So that leads me to the last items I got this week, and I got them. I just want to give a shout out to the Syndicate Facebook page for putting me onto this. A couple guys are finding the second wave of the 40th anniversary figures showing up again, because that wave kind of got shorted, I think. Anyway, these figures are showing up again at Toys R Us right now. now, and I've been to 2 different Toys R Us this weekend, and I found them at both locations. So if you have a Toys R Us near you and you still need that second wave of 40th anniversary figures, you might have a good shot at going finding them if you go in the next couple days. So anyway, I found them. You know what? Initially, I wasn't going to collect these. I was so on the fence about them. As I've said, frequently throughout my videos, I am a little bit of a figure snob, and maybe my wallet would thank me a little more if I wasn't so much of one. But I am a little bit. When I see when I see Black Series figures, and I think they're really nice. Don't get me wrong. When I see them on the shelves, I have to be really, really jazzed to get them, because a lot of me kind of contextualizes it in the framing of, would that money be better spent putting towards a Hot Toys figure later on, or what are the Sideshow pre-orders looking like in my account right now, and where am I at paying for those? And so when I'm trying to stretch my collecting budget a little bit, sometimes mass retail items do fall off the radar a little bit. Hence the reason I waited to get him on clearance. So anyway, after I picked up this item for $15 on clearance. Again, clearance. It really got me juiced to buy the rest of these Black Series 40th anniversary figures. So, without any more ado, let's get to them. They're really cool. First up is the the figure I'm least jazzed about, and that is, of course, the Death Squad Commander, Death Star Destroyer Commander. I'm not sure. I don't remember this guy being a commander of anything in the movie, but at any rate, that's what he was called in the vintage line. So anyway, not a really awesome figure to get too jazzed about, but still really nice looking. So we got him, and then ooh, look at C-3PO. Now that is awesome looking. I'm trying to keep the glare out of there on the bubble here, but that is so awesome looking. And here is the other conundrum. Yes, I want to get this stage set up, and I think it's going to look so freaking cool. I think that is going to look so freaking cool, and I've seen other people set up, and it looks so awesome. But at the same time, look how good this looks on card. That card is gorgeous looking. This one's got a few little crimps on it, but still, that is gorgeous looking. That would look just as good on the wall. So, anyway, that's a little bit of a debate there, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, if I treat my cards like that, it's not going to be a debate at all, right? So, anyway, so that was C-3PO. He's really cool. What do we got up next here? Oh, look at that. Look at Chewbacca. Oh, he looks great. Look at that face expression there. Oh, that is a fantastic looking figure. Again, the card is gorgeous. Yeah, that just looks so fantastic. So I picked him up, and last but not least, I got the Jawa. Yeah, he's looking awesome as well. Look at that. Now, I did have the Tusken Raider. I picked him up, not on the 40th anniversary card, but in the standard Black Series packaging. Picked him up, showed him off briefly in a couple videos back. So I do have him as well. Now, I only need 2 more figures. I need to get the Han Solo, and I need to get the R2-D2, which are both kind of getting harder to find, too. So I get those 2. I got the original 12-back collection, which is really, really cool. And, of course, there's the R5-D4, which is a GameStop exclusive. I don't have him yet, but I don't know if he's a necessity or not. So anyway, so these are really, really cool. Once again, they are out there at your Toys R Us's right now. Maybe if it's something that you missed, get in the car right now and get out there and try to find those. So they are out there. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of The Plastic Planet. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, Trav, for showing us around and showing us that awesome 1/1 scale or life-size collection of yours, as well as your other items. So fantastic, so awesome. It was great to have you on The Plastic Planet. We're going to hopefully have Trav on again sometime to maybe discuss some of the finer details of Star Wars collecting, along with him and Uncle Pat. Had a great time with those guys, and it's always good to reconnect with friends, as I'm sure you would agree. So anyway, thank you so much once again. And hey, you know what? Thank you all to all my brand new subscribers. Again, this channel is growing. I think we're up to 114 subscribers now, so that is awesome. Keep subscribing for those of you who haven't, and you know what? Keep liking and keep commenting. Always appreciate hearing from you. Always love the kind comments. Always love the feedback, and always love your thoughts on items that are shown off here in the Plastic Planet. That is awesome as well. So anyway, that's gonna do it. And you know what, guys, stay awesome and keep buying shit. All right.
Yeah, they said like airstones are the worst. They said like doing it in a power head where the power head will really chop it up good and all that other stuff.
Okay.
And I didn't want and the guy before, he had it actually plumbed into his line on the return.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that.
Dude, you know
I
what
don't
kind
know
of
about-
fish